just don't go right together, you know. So it's
No,
just
that's
so many,
true. Yeah,
it's just so
compatibility
many,
is very big.
yeah,
Well,
so many things that can
yeah,
mean.
well, let's not waste time wasting time. Then, once you've identified that isn't your thing, don't try to drag it on like you can make it your thing. We spend a whole bunch of time, wasting time. Like
Yeah, and so
you're
I
an
think that
atheist. You're an atheist. I'm a Christian. We ain't gonna work. I know that right out the gate. We're not gonna waste time. Thank you for
so
letting me know. Like let's cut this shit short.
the backstory was she did let him go, and the internet got mad because she let him go. She did not want to waste his time, because I do believe wasted time is actually what creates a savage. I think that using people, knowing that it's not going to work, is what damages people. But if you are a man enough to say, I think you are a great person, I just know that you're, as soon as possible, before that person invests too much into you, I think that that's the best way to go, because everybody ain't going to be for you, right? They're just not. So you gotta, it's not a knock to them. You can be awesome, just not the awesome that I need. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? We all got flaws. Ain't nobody perfect in every area. But I may not be perfect in the area that you really need me to be perfect in. And you may not be perfect in the area that I really need you to be perfect in, right? So it's so many, you know, and it has nothing to do with attraction, because I'm pretty sure she had to be attracted to him for even go on a date with her or whatever. It is so much more than just that. When you start having conversation, how are we gonna raise our kids? Do you believe in this? Me and Lewis was just sitting here talking about how we need to have set a foundation. When it comes to your boys and your girls, you need to teach them how to be this. We need to make sure we're on the same page of that. People don't even have the conversation before they have kids with people on how you want to raise your kids. And you'll be amazed at how many people have different ways of raising their kids, and that's where the conflict comes in. So these are all things compatibility talks.
Oh man, let me tell you, Shannon. That reminds me of something. I've said this a few times on King Talk. I said people are a lot more picky about the places that they go and eat at and the food that they elect to eat than the people that they lay down with and procreate with. People are far more picky about the restaurant that they want to go eat at and the food that they pick on the menu more so than the person that they elect to have sex with and procreate with. And that is just the honest truth. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will avoid a lot of headache if they were a little bit more picky about, do I, in the event that this person was to get me pregnant and we did not work out, do I care about this person enough to say we can make this work and co-parent in a very amicable manner? If
Hey,
not, and you know that this person is unstable financially, unstable mentally, unstable socially, etc., why do I why should I put myself at a high risk to go through 18 years of hell, right? With this person for a one night experience. These are like, look, life is all about choices, and I'm the biggest believer, and I tell this to my guys all the time. God will never put you in a situation that you can't handle, but you can certainly put yourself in a situation that you can't handle. And I tell everybody to be very cautious about the steps that they take and make sure that they are intentionally in no understanding what they're signing up for. So
I 100% agree with everything you just said, sir. I have nothing to add.
I absolutely agree with that. Well, I said it first, so you absolutely agree with me. But yeah, I just think and I think the internet is so big on, but he's nice to her, he's so good to her, but it's just not gonna. I think that we people don't understand that your mate. And then when even when your child's father, the people who you mate with, this is the biggest decision you're gonna make in life. It's bigger than your job, because guess what? You got to deal with it for years. The legacy that comes behind it, it's a major decision. Then your partner in crime, call your partner in crime, can literally be your partner in crime. Like you get the wrong person on your team, it can screw your entire life up. That's just how important this decision is. And I think people make light of it, so it's just ridiculous. I don't get it. But that's all. I don't understand it. Anybody else have anything to add? I know JR is in the background. This new system, I can't see nothing. I'm nosy. I like to see. He done left this, but he's still there.
Yeah, this new look is.
It's
Uh-oh.
different. It's definitely
It's
different.
Yeah,
different.
Yeah, it's definitely different. A little bit. It's a little bit of getting used to. Um, I do want to say this because I'm sure we're probably at close to the closing end. I think that tonight's conversation was a bit of a hodgepodge of King Talk, Thursday night, but a more like laid back, smooth cocktails. Pour yourself a glass of wine and Lapeefing Sunday. I think it was a mixture of everything. I think there was different highs, lows, and very intensities in pulling things from previous conversations that really made the whole conversation holistic and the topic tonight that much better. I know we had a small panel, but I think sometimes the smaller groups with more focused idea kind of bring out the best in conversation. So that's all I got.
yeah. I'm sorry I joined late, guys. I would have been a little sooner, but we had a boxing match, and I saw the when I got on YouTube to look for the post fight press conference. I was like, wait a minute. First thing to pop up was this live, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to cuss Jr. out. Um, but from what I heard, it sounded like it was a really solid conversation, and I wish I'd been here from the beginning of it. Um, it's nice to share a panel with you again, Mr. Luis. As always, Shan, it's always a lovely time. Um, I think I think this Saturday night, if you know, we can be a bit more organized going into the next one. I think that it's actually a pretty solid time frame, at least for me.